Hello everyone, welcome back to ESCXTRA. We're in the Melodifestivalen final week and we're here with Paul Rey.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very excited for the week.
Oh,
We're
awesome
here. We're here.
We're here.
Yes.
It's the final. And it's snowing like crazy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I was fighting my way here.
It's not easy, huh?
No.
I'm happy that SVT just we have buses or whatever. It's just all right.
Get in here and
it's
then
not my headaches. It's just be there and then boom and then that's it.
I just the street before the hotel.
Yeah.
I wanted to cross that, but there was like a huge snow pile in the middle of it. I was
Like an avalanche.
and then there's like the window to the lobby, so everybody can see you when you struggle. So I was like, no, not doing that.
Not today. Go and walk around.
Yeah. So I was like running. You're going to perform Royals this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when I see you, it's like you're still kind of new, but also like it's the third time.
Yeah, as an artist, yeah.
As a songwriter, it's like the fifth time.
Exactly, yeah.
How is it for you, like with Royals now? You've been here, you've done it, you know what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it was a while ago because 2021, when I entered, it was the Corona year. So it was all shut down and just an empty studio. So, of course, that's not the same as this finals week, where it's full arena. But yeah, I did that 2020. So, of course, having that experience, it helps. It keeps your nerves down. And you kind of know what to expect. But, of course, as soon as the crowd comes there, it's large, it's huge. So, but it's just, it's fun to be back. Yeah.
How did the whole process with Royals start? And was it always your idea to come back this year?
No. My idea was to come back as a songwriter. Okay. That was my main focus. So I've written a bunch of songs for a bunch of artists and sent them in. And then this one was originally me as a songwriter. But then kind of just didn't fall through, and I always liked the song a lot. So then SVT had the idea of, hey, why don't you sing this one? And I said, fine.
Sure.
And here we are. So so it wasn't in my plan to be back as an artist this year, But I'm glad I did it.
What I found very interesting with your entries, also with your songwriting songs, which was Surface, and also with I Can Get Enough last year.
Yeah.
You always, I think, except for one time Laura Barker, you always have new co-writers.
That's true. I think
it's always. I don't think I saw someone twice, except for Laura once.
Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah, Laurel, we did Surface and The Missing Piece.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true.
I was like,
I haven't thought about that.
How is this happening?
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Yeah, right? It's like sometimes you have artists who usually take the same songwriters.
Yeah.
And you like, different one.
Yeah, no, that's true. I like to collaborate with a lot of different people. And it's always fun to, everybody brings their strength to the process. So this one, I've worked with everyone separately before.
Okay.
I've worked with Dino separately and done songs. I've worked with Jimmy Joker separately and done songs. And I've worked with Liamo as well and done songs separately. But this was the first time that we four were in the same room at the same time. So the result was pretty good, so I can't complain.
And right to the final.
Straight to the final for the first time, so I'm happy. Yeah.
So we talked about this a bit earlier before the interview. I feel like Melodifestivalen is like stressful enough, but you moved and you renovate. And
and my daughter started a new kindergarten as well because we moved to a new city, so she has to switch her kindergarten. So it's been a lot. Yeah. So I said it for the first heat in Lidköping. Whereas I really wish that I'm going through to the next round, but semi is gonna be tough with the schedule, and I don't know, maybe people voted a little bit, just like put him straight to the final, let him move. But I'm happy that I went straight to the final.
I have no idea how you do it.
It's been hectic, man. It's been a lot of sleepless nights, and not sleepless night, but you wake up really early, just like, okay, think about this one, that has to clap, blah, blah, blah. It's just, it's a lot. Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, that too.
And now we're here in Melodifestivalen.
Yeah.
And the whole performance of the Royals, it fits perfectly. It's like very empowering and everything.
Thanks.
Was it your idea to come up with the whole staging part? as well?
I mean, it's always a collaboration with SVT, but I had a mood board and I had a clear idea of some elements that I wanted to have in the staging and in the number, and then SVT, went with it and made it into this beautiful choreographed number with the LED content looking amazing as well, and then my stylist Gorjan Lauseger, he as well. Took the concept and put it into clothing for both me and the dancers, and everything just melts perfectly together, I think. So I'm really proud of everyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's just also the perfect arena song.
Yeah, that's the exact thing that I said in the session when we wrote it. I was like, this is gonna be played in Friends Arena. Like that's the first thing I said. This is a final song. It's an arena song.
Here we are.
And here we are. I was right.
You also said you show off a new side of you with the song.
Yeah.
What other sides?
I mean, for me, it's maybe for the bigger audience, I'm showing a newer side.
Yeah.
For me, I've always been energetic on stage, and when I'm performing live, it's always a lot of energy. I'm moving all across the stage. So now I finally have a song where I can do that naturally, and it fits well into the song to be energetic as well. But of course, now for the first time I have dancers. That kind of choreographed movement I haven't done before. So yeah, it's a little bit new. But I'm happy to show that side of me, and I'm happy that the crowd and the people voted me directly to the final. So they seem to like it as well, and that it didn't feel unnatural for people. It's just like, oh, he usually does ballads and slow songs or something like that. So I'm happy that it landed well.
Is it like very nerve-wracking right before, because you don't know how people like think about it?
No, I'm pretty calm with performing and doing what I do, which is the music side and singing and being on stage. I've done that for a long time, so I'm pretty calm with that. But the result was a bit nerve-wracking in the heat because it was so close between me and Nordman. So that one, you could feel the pulse a little bit rising. But yeah, before going on stage and stuff, I'm just focused pretty much.
Yeah, I couldn't with the results in the green room.
The way they played it out, and it was just like, they're getting closer. And it's just like, oh no, I was nervous. Yeah.
We were talking about your choice of deciding songwriters. You also did only few collaborations, like with Molly Peterson.
Yeah.
And you also had with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes artists I think are like very selective with collaborations.
Yeah.
Like how do you get to your collaborations? Is it like during the songwriting process, or is it like I want to work with this artist to see how it turns out?
I mean, it's different. I collaborate with a lot of people when I write songs for other people and for myself as well. But yeah, like you say, collaborations in the form of features, I haven't done that many, and I don't know. I always like to be kind of independent in the way that I do my artistry. But those features have all come from afterwards, after the song has been released. Both songs had an original version without the artist on there. And then the California Dreamin' with Snoop Dogg. Before Snoop Dogg jumped on it, it went really well and went viral, and radio played it a lot. So it was already a hit, and then Snoop Dogg jumped on it. And then Company, which is the song with Molly Peterson, that one was also released beforehand. And then I just really admire her voice and her skills, and she's an amazing singer. So I just really wanted her to jump on it, and she said yes because she liked the song. So that became a streaming hit, at least. It became big from when she jumped on it. So I'm happy I did that collaboration as well.
Isn't it like crazy when you have like, for example, a song with Snoop Dogg, that a song like gets popular, and then suddenly you get also like attentions from artists who maybe had no connection before, and then like things like this come together.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it's amazing to have the opportunity to do a song with Snoop Dogg. I mean, that's an icon and an artist I have grown up admiring and listening to, because I became a super huge hip hop fan when I was 9 years old, and listened so much to Dr. Dre and Eminem and 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg. So it was just it was absurd to have a song with him. So yeah, I mean, success can bring you a lot of fun things, and that was one of the most fun things in my career.
And it can happen very fast.
And it can happen very fast. Yeah, that's true.
Didn't you just have like your 10-year anniversary of your debut song?
Yeah, of my debut album. Yeah. But that was with a different artist name and everything. But yeah, I did rap music under the artist name PJ. Yeah, and I had an album released about 10 and a half years ago. Yeah, which is crazy.
Right, it was like
a full-length album, like 12 songs album. That's crazy.
Talk about albums.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have plans on releasing?
Yeah, not a specific plan actually. I mean, nowadays it's so different the way people release albums or music nowadays. It's more EPs or just singles constantly. So I have more of a make music kind of freely kind of plan. So I just write songs and we'll see how they will be released, if they're packaged as an EP or an album or 3 singles. Or, it's to me that doesn't matter that much.
I think it's also important when you like write music and it's very personal that it's not, you can't release it in 2 years because the feelings or like the emotions maybe are now. So it's better to like put out more songs than a whole album.
Yeah. I mean, strategically, if you're not the biggest artist in the world, then strategically it would be smarter to do song by song. Okay. And a lot of people, one of the artists that I admire is an artist called Bruno Major, and he's an independent artist who released 1 song every month. And he did that for 12 months, which becomes a year, and then that became an album. So that was like a really creative way to release an album, but do it step by step, also almost together with the fans, because he could kind of interact a little bit, like what kind of song do you want this month, and then he made the song during the month. So it's a hectic way to release, but it was amazing. I was part of that journey as a fan, just listening and being like, oh, I'm looking forward to next month, a new song. So maybe I do something like that. I've done that previously. I've done a song a week when I was doing rap music. I released a song every Wednesday. I called it Wonderful Wednesdays. So it was 1 song every Wednesday for 10 weeks straight. And that was also
stressful.
But it became like something that people could want to interview me for. Not just a song. It's just like, hey, you're this 17-year-old guy who's releasing a song a week. Talk to me about that. So it's a PR thing as well, So we'll see how I release the songs.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like also have to have the pressure. Maybe if the song's not finished, like you have to get it ready.
So I think I had like 5 songs ready.
Okay.
And then when I started, and then it was just like,
now you have to
the weeks are going quick, It's just like, okay, week 6, what song am I gonna release? Let's finish up this one. So it was hectic.
We're now like 2 days in till the final.
Yeah.
How do you spend those days? Do you have time to relax, or it's just
in the mornings a little bit? Yeah, I have time to relax. Maybe I have a telephone interview or something easy, where I don't have to dress up or anything. And then it gets pretty hectic when you get to the arena. There's a lot of interviews. There's a lot of repetition. There's a lot of content shooting for both SVT and for social media and stuff like that. So it becomes hectic. But it's a wonderful bubble to be in. It's amazing and a good balance and contrast from my everyday life now with renovating a house and stuff like that. So it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
So you're going back to renovating on Monday, or?
Yeah, kind of. No, absolutely. Probably even Sunday, and just checking in, just like, what does the house look like now? It's gonna be exciting.
So you moved from the city to the country, or?
A little bit, a little bit on the countryside. I moved back to my hometown, Lund, but a little bit outside of it. Okay. So it's a lot of acres, and my next door neighbor is a farmer and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's a different kind of everyday life.
I feel like I also grew up in a small town.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect for kids, like to run around and have.
That's what we thought. Yeah, that's what we thought.
No busy streets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we thought.
Well, best of luck with that.
Thank you.
I think we can follow it on Instagram.
You sure can. There's a little bit of crazy footage there, so absolutely.
And thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Before we wrap it up, do you have a message for everyone watching, maybe internationally, you on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, I wanna invoke the message of the song of Royals, which is really about self-belief, and that everyone should chase their dreams and not be afraid of obstacles and not be afraid of naysayers or anything. Just believe in yourself, do what you want with your life, and you can be royal as well. That's it.
Thank you so much, and all the best for Saturday.
Thank you so much.